angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our worth of stone or ashes, and we both passed on. Let forever mean forever and carry on.
Howdy. So this video is going to jump around a little bit because I initially shot an unboxing video in which there are QR codes all over the place, and so I thought that I was hiding the only QR code that I needed to hide, and that wasn't the case. So I'm just going to reshoot part of this. You're going to see first the original unboxing video up until basically up until I pull the manual out, because the QR codes in the manuals too. And I think what the deal is with that is I think that the device is actually registered to that QR code, so it's a quick and easy way for you to register and all that good stuff. So as far as I know, that's the case, and so I'm just reshooting the second part of the unboxing video so I can make sure that none of those QR codes are visible. Howdy, howdy. I had recently mentioned that I was going to get an item for test and review, and that item showed up today. So I wanted to go ahead and show you what it's all about. We're going to unbox it together and go from there. So the company, which isn't on the box, but the company that sent it to me, and I wanted to make sure to include that, I don't know how they pronounce it, but I'm going to pronounce it LEYOSOV, and if they would like to correct me, that is perfectly fine. But for now, I will call it LEYOSOV. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it, though. That was not on the box anywhere, so I wanted to make sure I got the company name in there. Now, I'll show you a picture on the screen. But this camera here, this mini camera A18 Plus, right now is $39.99 on Amazon, and it's listed as a spy camera, mini hidden camera, 4K small Wi-Fi home security camera, tiny nanny cam with AI motion detection alerts, long battery life, auto night vision, real-time secret surveillance camera for indoor. So that's the title of it on Amazon. Of course, I'll leave a link. It will be an affiliate link. I'll leave a link down below if you'd like to check them out. Again, I'm only at the point of unboxing, so I haven't gotten a chance to check out the item myself. You're getting to see it at the same time that I get to see it for the first time. So it says here on the box, of course I read the title, Ultra HD, app live feed, battery powered, wireless, motion detection, and night vision. There is a QR code they asked me to hide, and here is the back of the box if you would like to check it out there. So the back of the box, and again the front of the box, and I'm going to use my Go EF950. I bought that almost 3 years ago to the day. I think November 13th is what I read on there, because I took a peek. So almost 3 years to the day, the Go EF950, and I still carry this every single day and absolutely love this knife. But we're not here for the knife. We're here for the camera. So we're going to slit the box open here. And peel back the plastic, trying to make sure that that post-it note don't come off the QR code. We'll just kind of put that off to the side there. And there we go. That is the box, and if this is the camera, wow, is that small. Alrighty, and welcome back. So this is going to be the new second part of the video, and I'm telling you, I'm just going to say this right up front, It's been a little bit. It's been like a few days. I have been using the camera. I've just been putting it in different places and using it in different ways. And I'm telling you, you know, for what it is, I really like this camera. I really do, because it's not overly technical. It's not hard to understand. It's not hard to operate. It's pretty simple, straightforward. I am a big fan of loop recording or non-stop recording. That's why I have an NVR system in my home, because I like that 24/7 recording. And this lets you do that 24/7 loop recording, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, let me show you what the unit comes with. You already saw the plastic come off, and this is what you're going to get, packed a little nicer than what I repacked it, of course, and you know how that goes, right? So, and you'll get the camera. It's going to be in a plastic bag, and it's going to have a protective film over the lens, like you would imagine most devices. And I just kind of threw it back on there. So, again, I've been actually using this. So, and like I said, it's just going to have that protective film, like you would normally see. So, I've already removed the QR code off of this one, and I do have a just a 32 gigabyte card in there. Just a extra card I had around. It will support up to 256 gigabytes. So you can put up to 256 gigabyte card in there. And of course, that will give you a much increased time span that you can do that if you want to record 24/7. So that's what I like to do. But on the camera, I will say this. It does not feel like a cheap piece of junk. It just doesn't. Even the housing, the finish on the housing, feels like it was well done. The unit itself, it doesn't feel like a toy. It's not light. It's not, you know, it's actually got a little weight to it. It actually feels like you got a little something there. And that's important. You know, there's a lot of really, really cheap products that are made really, really, really cheap. And in many cases, one thing that you can really tell with, especially in electronics, your cheaper devices, your cheaper made devices are typically lighter. And so that doesn't bother me that there's a little bit of weight to it. That actually impresses me, because I know that they likely fit good quality components in there, and the battery. Because it does have an internal battery. I cannot tell you yet how long it will last on the internal battery. I have to do those tests yet, and I have not done those tests yet. This is just the unboxing video, and I'm already putting the cart before the horse. So I want to show you this manual real quick so I can unshow you the manual. This is the manual. There's a QR code there that I'm going to make absolutely sure that there's no technical savvy person out there that can pull that QR code. It's like probably just registered to mine. No big deal. So LEYOSOV, and that's how I'm pronouncing it, LEYOSOV. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. That is the company that had sent me the camera and that is selling this device, LEYOSOV. And again, I could be pronouncing it wrong, and I apologize if I am. But you do get a manual. No, I'm not going to show you the manual, because it's got QR codes all over inside of it. So you're not going to see the manual from me, but it does have a manual. And I will say this. I really need to say this on the manual. It's not terrible. It's just not terrible. It's written pretty well. It's written pretty straightforward. We all know how this goes sometimes when we get products from overseas. And yeah, you'd have to have a computer technician, an engineer, and all that just to read the instructions. But that's not the case with this, and I want to say that. This is pretty straightforward, pretty upfront, and it walks you through how to use it, how to use the different functions really well. So, yep. And I'm not just saying this, folks. If there's one thing you know about me, I won't just tell you, you know, I'm impressed with something or I like something if I don't. I am not that guy. I am not that guy. You can't tell that from my beta testing involvement with a fairly large company. And yeah, it's called integrity, folks. And if I tell you that something's good or that I like something, I mean it. I absolutely mean it. And this is, and I didn't look to see how long it is. We're going to look right now. This is a USB. It does use the camera has a micro USB port. So it does come with a micro USB cord. On the original video I said I wasn't sure. So it looks like a 3-foot cord is what comes with it. 3-foot cord. That's what I was in the original video. That's what I guessed it was, but it was coiled up. So it looks to be a 3-foot cord. Let me just set that off to the side there. You will get. There's a couple of these are self-adhesive, you know, double-sided pads. So that's what those are. Self-adhesive double-sided pads. And that is for this, and this is your mount, and you got a couple of different options here. Here is a metal plate, right? So you could put the metal plate, for instance, on something, and I don't know how they intend, because I could see so many ways to be able to do this, and that might have been their intention. So there's a magnet right there, right? That's why that will stick on there. There's a magnet right there. On the camera, there's a metal piece right there. That camera will just, oops, well, it won't let you shake it, but see, that magnet's strong enough to hold that camera at, you know, 45-degree angle like that. Of course, if I shake it hard, it's going to fall off, but so that magnet's good enough to hold that with just that metal piece right there. This, however, could be used, and I believe it's going to be sticky on one side, and then it's going to have this protective film on the other. Pretty sure this you could stick on a wall somewhere, or my shelf back there or whatever, and then stick that to it, and then you could use another one of these on the camera, in between the camera and here, and then that would hold it there. I mean, there's plenty of ways that you can mount this. There is, I know on yeah, just the one side here, there is a screw hole right there. So just on the one side though, this one does not have a screw hole. That little opening there is to allow the mount to go flush like that. So there is one little screw hole for this. You get, at least what came with mine was 2 of these round double-sided self-adhesive pads, and 1 little metal self-adhesive metal plate, and then the mount. And of course, I already talked about the 3-foot cable, and also came with this, which I don't know, what are they going to call that? I don't know what they would call that. They would call that 6-inch, or they'd call that like 3-inch. I'm not sure what they would call that, but either way, it's one of those gooseneck, flexible gooseneck kind of deals. And of course, it's USB-A on one side and micro USB on the other, and so that way you can actually just plug this puppy in like that, right? And if you had a charger down there or whatever, well, you can gooseneck it around. Hold it so you can see it better on the camera like that. You see? I mean, however you need to mount it, you know, that's kind of the idea, is they give you several different mounting options. So that could be handy depending on your use case. So that is that's it. That's what came in the package. Like I say, everything, even to be honest, and again, I'm not just saying this stuff, folks. That's not me. This cable is actually fairly thick. So I'm thinking it's probably a fairly decent cable, right? I'm just saying. Those are little things that I look at, especially when, looking over a product. I'm going to look at the little things. And little things include, the items that comes with it in support of the product, And I have to say that it seems to be made well. It really, really, truly does. That's my opinion. I believe this is made well. I'm not going to put the camera back in there because, again, I am still doing the testing for it, in which you will see future videos of said testing. So this is just the unboxing video, and I hope if anybody has any questions about it, LEYOSOV is the name. I'll put an affiliate link down in the description. Yes, it'll be an affiliate link. Hey, YouTube demonetized us like 2 days ago. So, and they demonetized us. Now let me explain that we were only making about a penny a month. So it's not really going to be a dent. Anyway, so I will put an affiliate link to this item down in the description and first comment below. And so far, I will say I like it. So just continue on watching the following videos as I put them out on this item. But so far, it definitely has a thumbs up for me. So pretty cool little product. I'll be showing you that here soon. And until then, I hope you have a wonderful day. Shalom.